Let's get one thing straight: strong girls aren't born, they're built, brick by brick, fight by fight, and if you're ready to rise, not just survive but dominate, then listen close, because this isn't soft advice. These are the rules, the real ones, 5 truths that will shape you into something the world can't break. You were never meant to blend in, you were never meant to be quiet. From the day you took your first breath, the world tried to teach you to shrink. Be polite, be nice, be pleasing, sit still, look pretty, and somewhere along the way maybe you believed it. Maybe you started folding yourself to fit into boxes too small for your fire. But deep down, there's a voice that won't stay silent. A voice that says, asterisk, you were meant for more. Asterisk, that voice, that's your power. It's not loud yet, but it's there aching to break free. And the first rule to becoming a strong girl is simple, but not easy. Asterisk, asterisk, own your power. Stop shrinking. Asterisk, asterisk, owning your power begins with unlearning everything the world forced on you about what it means to be a good girl. You don't have to smile to make others comfortable. You don't have to say yes to be accepted. You don't have to lower your voice to be heard. That narrative was designed to keep you manageable, but you were never meant to be managed. You were meant to lead. You were meant to walk into a room and shift the energy. Not because you're loud, but because your presence asterisk demands asterisk recognition. Power isn't always a scream. Sometimes it's the calm, unshakable confidence of a girl who knows who she is, even when the world tries to forget. But here's the truth. Most people won't hand you your power. They won't tell you how strong you are. They'll see your potential, and instead of nurturing it, they'll feel threatened by it. Don't take that personally. Take it as a sign that you're stepping into something real. When you stop shrinking, you stop making others comfortable. And that's exactly where your strength begins. You have to learn to stand tall even when it makes others uncomfortable. Especially when it makes them uncomfortable. That discomfort, it's proof that you're evolving. That you're no longer here to be convenient. You're here to be asterisk unforgettable. Asterisk, there's a myth that confidence comes when everything is perfect. Your body, your grades, your relationship status, your career. But confidence isn't a reward, it's a muscle. You build it when you speak up in rooms where your voice shakes. You build it when you advocate for yourself without guilt. You build it when you wake up, look in the mirror, and decide asterisk asterisk, I am enough as I am, and no one gets to define me. Asterisk asterisk, not society, not tradition, not your past. Every time you choose to stand in your truth, even if you stand alone, you take back your power. And with every step you become a little stronger, a little louder, a little more unbreakable. This isn't about arrogance, it's about presence, knowing that your ideas matter, that your voice carries weight. That your dreams are valid, not because someone approves, but because asterisk you asterisk believe in them. You're not here to decorate a space, you're here to asterisk command asterisk it. When you walk into a room, don't walk in like you owe anyone an explanation. Walk in like the world is better for having you in it, because it is. Power is magnetic, but it's not about being liked, it's about being asterisk respected. Asterisk and respect starts with how you see yourself, so stop apologizing for your ambition. Stop downplaying your brilliance, stop editing your identity to keep others comfortable. There is nothing noble about shrinking. You don't inspire anyone by hiding your light. The strongest girls, the real leaders, are the ones who show others what's possible by stepping fully into their own power. And if you don't feel powerful right now, that's okay. Power isn't a feeling, it's a choice, so choose it. Choose it even when you're scared. Choose it when your hands shake and your voice trembles, because the moment you decide to stop shrinking, that's the moment you begin to rise. No is not a weakness, it's not rude, it's not cold, it's not selfish. Asterisk asterisk, it's sacred. Asterisk asterisk, and every strong girl must master it. You don't owe your time, your energy, or your emotional labor to anyone who hasn't earned it. We've been conditioned to make ourselves available, to fix things, to smooth over conflict, to say yes just to keep the peace. But that kind of peace, it costs too much. It costs your boundaries, your self-respect, your sense of self. Saying yes when your soul screams no is not kindness. It's betrayal, not to them, to asterisk you. Asterisk, the most revolutionary thing a girl can do is learn to say no, and mean it, because when you start saying no, people start revealing themselves. The ones who respected you will lean in closer. They'll listen, they'll understand, but the ones who are only ever around for your compliance, they'll call you difficult, cold, too much, let them walk away. Because you were never supposed to be everyone's cup of tea, you were meant to be fire, sharp, real, untamed. Every no you say is a door you close on something that was never aligned with your power, and behind that closed door is your freedom, your clarity, your asterisk, yes, asterisk to the things that truly matter. You see, strong girls don't fear rejection. They don't lose sleep over being liked. They're not addicted to approval, because they understand one unshakable truth. Not everyone deserves access. Not everyone should get your trust, your time, your story. You have the right to protect your energy like it's gold, because it asterisk is asterisk, and every time you choose to draw a boundary, to stand firm in your no, you're building an identity rooted in power, not performance. You're not here to play a role in someone else's script. You're here to write your own, and strong girls don't ask for permission. They write in ink and move forward. Learning to say no also means confronting your own guilt. That knot in your stomach, that voice that whispers you're being mean, that's not your conscience, it's your conditioning. You've been taught to equate sacrifice with worth, that if you bend and break for others, then you're lovable. Valuable, good, but here's the truth. Asterisk, asterisk, you don't have to bleed to be worthy. Asterisk, asterisk, you don't have to overextend yourself to prove anything. You are allowed to be kind, asterisk, and asterisk firm. You are allowed to be generous, asterisk, and asterisk guarded. Saying no doesn't make you less of a woman, it makes you more of one, and don't get it twisted. No isn't just about rejecting what you don't want. It's also about protecting what you asterisk do. Asterisk your time, your dreams, your mental health, your peace. Every time you say no to something draining, you're saying yes to something powerful. Space, breath, focus, growth. When your life is cluttered with unwanted obligations, there's no room for purpose. But when you clear that space with a confident no, you make room for what truly sets your soul on fire. That's not just self-care, that's asterisk strategy. Asterisk, that's how empires are built, one boundary at a time. So train your voice, speak your no without a tremble, without an apology, without the need to soften it with a smile. You don't owe anyone an explanation for prioritizing yourself. Say it with your chest. Say it with your eyes. Say it in your silence. The world might not like it at first, but you weren't born to please the world. You were born to challenge it, and the first challenge is this: protecting your space like your life depends on it. Because in many ways, it does. Failure, the word alone makes people flinch. It's been drilled into us like a threat. Fail and you lose, fail and you're done. But let me tell you something. Asterisk, asterisk, failure is the real training ground for strength. Asterisk, asterisk, it's not the enemy, it's the invitation. Strong girls don't run from it. They chase it down, face first, heart open, because they know one thing the world forgets. Failure is not a sign of weakness. It's proof that you tried something brave. Something bold, something beyond your limits, and that's where growth happens, not in perfection, but in the mess, the missteps, the moments where everything falls apart and you still choose to stand. We are raised to perform, to get the grade, earn the praise, check every box. We're taught to color inside the lines, follow the script, be asterisk good. Asterisk, but greatness doesn't live there. You don't become unstoppable by playing it safe. You become unstoppable when you're willing to risk your pride, your comfort, even your image to chase what sets your soul on fire. Strong girls don't aim for flawless, they aim for impact. They don't fear looking foolish, they fear staying the same. And if failing means getting one step closer to who they were born to be, asterisk, asterisk, bring it on. Asterisk, asterisk, here's what most people won't tell you. Failing hurts, it will break your heart, shake your confidence, strip you down to the bone. But in that breaking, you'll find something sacred, resilience. You'll learn how to rebuild yourself, not as who you were told to be, but as who you truly are. You'll discover what it means to keep showing up when no one's clapping, to trust your gut when the world says give up, and that grit, that fire, that refusal to stay down, that's what separates strong girls from the rest. It's not talent, it's not luck, it's tenacity. And let's talk about pride for a second. Because sometimes it's not failure that breaks us. It's the ego we've wrapped around our identity. We don't want to be seen starting over. We don't want to admit we didn't get it right the first time. But strong girls understand that starting over isn't shameful. It's powerful. There's no rule that says you only get one shot. Start over as many times as you need to. Burn it down if you have to. Reinvent yourself. Rebuild the dream. The strongest girls in the room are the ones who are never afraid to begin again, because they know their power doesn't come from the outcome. It comes from the fight. If you want to become a force, you have to stop seeing failure as the opposite of success. It's part of the process. Every great woman you admire has failed. Publicly, privately, painfully. The difference is she kept going. She used every setback as a stepping stone, every loss as a lesson, every closed door as a redirection. That's not weakness, that's mastery. Strong girls don't just bounce back, they bounce higher. They rise with more clarity, more purpose, more hunger than before. And when the world sees them win, they don't see the years of falling, of struggling, of pushing through. But she remembers, and that memory becomes fuel. So go ahead, fall hard, let it humble you. Let it sharpen you, let it teach you what comfort never could. Because the girls who change the world aren't the ones who never fall. They are the ones who fall 1,000 times and get up 1,001. There's no glory in avoiding failure. The glory is in walking straight into it, daring it to break you, and coming out stronger, louder, and more relentless than ever. That's what strength looks like. Not in the absence of failure, but in the refusal to let it define you. They say you become like the people you surround yourself with, and they're right. But what they don't tell you is that your circle can either crown you or crush you. The people you keep close shape your mindset, your ambition, your energy. If you're constantly around those who belittle your dreams, who mock your growth, who feel threatened by your strength, you'll start to shrink just to fit in. That's not friendship, that's suffocation. A strong girl knows that her environment is not neutral. It either builds her or breaks her, so she gets intentional, ruthless even, because when your future is on the line, you don't leave your circle to chance. It starts with awareness. Pay attention to how you feel after spending time with certain people. Do you feel empowered, lit up, seen, or do you feel drained, dismissed, second, guessed, that gut feeling? It's not drama, it's data. Strong girls listen to it. They understand that loyalty has limits. You don't owe lifelong access to people just because you grew up with them, worked with them, or once shared a few laughs. Seasons change, and so should your circle, your time, your trust, your energy. Those are sacred, and not everyone is qualified to hold them. You need people who challenge your thinking, not your worth. People who want to see you win, not because they gain something, but because they genuinely want the best for you. People who celebrate your evolution instead of making you feel guilty for outgrowing who you used to be. If someone only loves the smaller version of you, the quieter, less confident, less ambitious version, they don't love you. They love their control over you. Let that sink in. A strong girl surrounds herself with voices that push her higher, not ones that pull her back into comfort zones she's outgrown. And let's be clear, it's not about cutting people off for sport. It's about protecting your peace and preserving your potential. You don't need 100 friends. You need a handful of real ones, the ones who speak your name in rooms you're not in, the ones who remind you who you are when you forget, the ones who aren't intimidated by your power because they've done their own inner work. When you find people like that, hold them close. That kind of support isn't just nice to have, it's necessary. Iron sharpens iron, and queens don't compete. They *** rise together. ***, but if you can't find those people right now, don't panic. Don't compromise. ***, become what you're looking for. ***, be the one who speaks truth. Be the one who uplifts. Be the one who holds space without judgment. Strong girls don't wait for validation. They build it. Sometimes, the most powerful move you can make is walking alone until you find your tribe. Because being alone is tough, but being surrounded by the wrong people is toxic. One poisons your progress, the other forces you to grow. And growth is the goal, always. Your circle is either reminding you of your power or convincing you to forget it, so choose wisely. Guard your space like a queen guards her crown. You are not obligated to dim your light for anyone. Not for friends, not for lovers, not for family. If someone truly belongs in your life, they won't fear your shine. They'll reflect it, and if they don't, that's your cue. The strongest girls are not the loudest in the room. They are the most intentional with who they let sit at their table. Because they know their energy is a gift, and not everyone deserves a seat. They will try to soften you, to sweeten you, to wrap your fire in pretty packaging and call it progress. From the moment you show strength, the world starts looking for ways to tone it down. Be less direct, be more gentle, don't be intimidating, don't make people uncomfortable, ***, but here's the truth. ***, you weren't born to be digestible. You weren't born to be a background character in your own story. You were born to lead, to disrupt, to shake the ground a little when you walk. You are not here to be the breeze. You are here to be the storm, and strong girls don't fear being too much. They fear being * forgotten. There's this dangerous expectation placed on women. Be strong, but not too strong. Speak up, but don't be aggressive. Be confident, but don't come off arrogant. It's a trap, a moving target, a way to keep you in a loop of self, doubt and second guessing. But strong girls opt out of that game. They stop editing their power to make others feel safe, because playing small never protected anyone. It just delays your potential. Your strength is not a liability. It's not something you have to manage. It's your *** edge. ***, it's what makes you unforgettable in a world full of copies. You don't need to dim your light to be accepted. The right people, the ones who matter, the ones who get it, they'll never ask you to be less. If anything, they'll tell you to take up more space, to get louder, to stand taller, and for the ones who do try to shrink you, let them leave, let them feel overwhelmed, let them talk. You weren't put here to accommodate people's fear of women who are powerful. You were put here to ***, disrupt *** everything that told you to stay in line, and disruption doesn't come quietly. It comes with fire, with force, and with a fierce sense of self. Power doesn't mean being loud all the time. It means being undeniable. It's in your walk, your silence, your refusal to back down. It's in the way you carry yourself when no one is watching. Strength is not always volume, it's *** presence. ***, it's the look in your eyes that says, I know exactly who I am, and once you tap into that, you become unshakable, not because life stops testing you, but because you stop letting fear make your decisions. When you know you are the storm, you stop asking for shelter. You realize you've been the shelter all along. Don't let this world trick you into believing you have to choose between softness and strength. You can be both. You can cry and still conquer. You can be kind and still command. Being the storm doesn't mean being cruel, it means being **clear. It means honoring your truth, standing by your boundaries, refusing to let the world mold you into something smaller. Strong girls own all of who they are. Their grace, their grit, their rage, their love, all of it, fully, boldly, without apology, because every piece of you has purpose, every edge, every scar, every spark, it all belongs. So no, you don't need to be more quiet. More agreeable, more tame. You don't need to smile through disrespect. You don't need to justify your ambition, your confidence, or your fire. Let them call you intense. Let them say you're too much. That's just code for I can't control her, and they're right. You're not here to be controlled. You're not here to fit in. You're not here to please. Asterisk, asterisk, you are here to lead. Asterisk, asterisk, to shake the ground, to rewrite the rules, to remind the world that when a girl decides to stop apologizing for her power, she becomes unstoppable. There is one thing no one can ever hand you, and no one can ever take away from you. Asterisk, asterisk, your voice. Asterisk, asterisk, and for every strong girl, that voice is not just sound, it's weapon, it's compass, it's identity, but too many girls are taught to silence it before they even understand what it holds. To shrink back in meetings, to whisper their dreams, to let others speak louder, even when they know more, that silence isn't natural, it's learned, it's inherited, it's passed down like some twisted survival tactic. And it ends the moment you decide to stop playing small, because a strong girl doesn't wait for permission to speak. She takes the mic and owns every word. Speaking up isn't always about volume, it's about conviction. It's about knowing what you believe in and standing on it, even when your knees shake, even when you're the only one in the room saying it, especially then, because courage isn't built in comfort, it's forged in fire. There will be times when speaking your truth will cost you things, approval, friendships, opportunities, but you must remember this asterisk, asterisk, your silence will cost you more. Asterisk, asterisk, it'll cost you your peace, your identity, your self-respect. And once those are gone, no applause in the world will fill that void, and when you do speak, don't water it down. Don't coat your brilliance in politeness just to make others comfortable. Say what you mean. Say it clearly. Say it with the full force of a girl who knows her power. You don't have to be angry to be powerful, but you asterisk do asterisk have to be honest. You asterisk do asterisk have to be fearless in your truth. Strong girls don't code, switch their passion. They don't dilute their intelligence. They don't ask, is this too much? They ask, is this true to who I am? Because when your voice comes from your truth, it becomes impossible to ignore. And it's not just about speaking for yourself. It's about speaking for others when they can't. It's about using your platform, whether it's a stage, a social feed, a dinner table, to shine a light on what matters, on injustice, on inequality, on the people the world forgets. Strong girls understand that voice is responsibility, and they don't shy away from it. They rise to it. They use their power to open doors, to challenge systems, to shift conversations. Because if your voice only serves asterisk, you asterisk, it's not power. It's ego. True power lifts as it climbs, but here's the hard truth. Not everyone will clap when you speak. Some will roll their eyes. Some will try to dismiss you, interrupt you, talk over you. Let them. You don't speak to be liked. You speak to be heard, to be clear, to be effective. Strong girls don't chase applause. They chase impact. And the louder you become in your truth, the more resistance you'll face. But don't mistake resistance for failure. Asterisk, asterisk, it means you're being heard. Asterisk, asterisk, it means you're shifting something, and the world always resists what it fears will change it. So speak. Speak even if your voice shakes. Speak when it's inconvenient. Speak when it's messy. Speak when they tell you not to, because every time you raise your voice, you raise the bar for every girl watching you, and that's how legacies are built, not in silence, but in sound. In the echo of one girl who decided her voice mattered, one girl who stopped whispering and started roaring, one girl who realized that her voice was never too small. It was just waiting for her to believe in it. That's how movements begin. That's how history changes, not in echoes of permission, but in the thunder of conviction. Strength isn't just in your body or your voice, it's in your mind. It's in the discipline to do what others won't, to wake up when you don't feel like it, to stay focused when distractions are screaming your name. Asterisk, asterisk, mental strength is the foundation of every strong girl's power. Asterisk, asterisk, and it doesn't come naturally, it's built. Brick by brick, day by day, you don't wake up with resilience. You earn it by choosing discipline over excuses, focus over chaos, and growth over comfort. Because comfort is the killer of potential, and a strong girl refuses to stay where she's merely surviving. She trains her mind to rise, even when her body is tired and the world says slow down. Let's be honest, motivation fades. One day you're inspired, the next you want to crawl back under the covers. That's human. But discipline stays. Discipline shows up on the days when you don't. It's not sexy, it's not loud, it's not Instagram worthy. It's early mornings, quiet nights, sacrifices nobody sees. It's skipping the party to finish the work. It's saying no when every part of you wants to say yes just to please people. Strong girls are not addicted to feeling good. They're committed to being great. And greatness requires one thing most people run from: consistency without applause. Focus is your secret weapon in a world that profits off your distraction. Every notification, every opinion, every trend, it's all designed to pull you away from yourself. From your goals, from your clarity. That's why strong girls get ruthless about where their attention goes. They don't scroll aimlessly through life. They don't chase validation in digital spaces. They protect their focus like it's gold, because it is. A focused mind is an unstoppable force. And while everyone else is busy reacting, a strong girl is busy building, creating, training, winning in silence. But here's what no one tells you: mental strength isn't just about discipline and focus. It's about emotional control. Learning to pause when you're angry, to breathe when you're anxious, to keep your vision clear even when life tries to cloud it with chaos. Strong girls feel everything deeply, but they're not ruled by those feelings. They know how to sit with emotion without letting it steer the wheel. That doesn't mean you numb yourself. It means you own your emotions without letting them own you. That's not coldness. That's mastery. And let's be real, mental toughness doesn't mean pretending to be okay when you're not. It means knowing when to rest, when to ask for help, when to set boundaries that protect your peace. You don't become strong by burning out. You become strong by learning to recharge with intention. You step away to come back sharper. You slow down to come back harder. A strong girl doesn't hustle herself into the ground. She learns the rhythm of resilience: push, pause, power through again and again. That's mental strength. That's how you last in this game. So don't just train your body. Train your mind. Discipline it. Sharpen it. Feed it the kind of thoughts that build you, not break you, because the world will test you, people will doubt you, life will try to knock you off course. But if your mind is unshakable, nothing can stop you, not fear, not failure, not even fatigue. A strong girl doesn't just rely on talent or luck. She builds a mindset so solid that no setback can destroy her. That's not hype, that's real power, and once you have that, you become a force that doesn't just survive you dominate. So here's the truth: being a strong girl isn't a title, it's a lifestyle. It's the fire in your gut when the world tells you no, and you rise anyway. It's the decision to walk with power even when your knees are shaking. It's showing up for yourself when no one else claps, trusting your voice when it trembles, protecting your peace like it's sacred, and it is. You don't owe anyone softness to be taken seriously. You don't need permission to take up space. You don't need to become who they want. You need to become who you are. This is your time, not to fit in, but to break the mold. Not to follow, but to lead, not to apologize, but to own every part of your power, fully and fearlessly. Strength isn't given, it's claimed. It's earned through your choices, your boundaries, your voice, your vision. You are not too much. You are exactly enough for everything you were born to do. So stand up, speak out, lock in, and remember, strong girls aren't made by accident. They are built with intention. Asterisk asterisk, and once you decide to become her, no one asterisk can stop you.